Here's what happened. Third round of the FIM MX1 MX2 Motocross World Championship, the US Grand Prix at Glen Helen. Well, Ken Roczen started from pole position, and it was him who grabbed that all-important hole shot in what were very difficult conditions for the first of two races. Just behind him, his teammate Jeffrey Hurlings was trying to hang on there in second position. Defending champion Marvin Musquin tagged Zach Osborne as they came through the second turn, and that left Marvin Musquin with a lot of work to do in his first Grand Prix back from injury since November. Arnold Tonis just got into third position ahead of Harry Koulas before he made this mistake, crashing out of third. He would eventually finish in seventh position on that bike at Cosworth Yamaha. Up front though, nobody was really a match for Ken Roczen, who eased ahead at the front of the field from his teammate Jeffrey Hurlings. Max Anstey was having a good ride in third position, pretty much started there actually, came away from sixth position, worked his way up past a good bunch of riders to get into that third position. As you can see, conditions were very tough, but Ken Roczen came away victorious in moto number one. MX1, race one. And conditions already starting to dry out here, but all eyes were on the likes of Clement Desal, Tony Cairoli, Stephen Frossard and Max Nagel. But it was Anthony Boissiere on the Monster Energy Yamaha who fired his machine to the head of the field, but Tony Cairoli wasted no time in passing him as he fought his way back through from a poor start. Up front though, it was Clement Desal who was at the head of the field, having found his way into the lead on the first lap. Tony Cairoli, though, once got into second position, decided to set his sights on Clement Desal, who was looking like he was going to take the championship lead as things stood. David Philipparts and Evgeny Bobryshev were also having a good battle. That was for fifth and sixth. The Italian eventually coming out better of the two. But Clement Desal, despite pressure from Cairoli in the closing stages of the race, eventually went on to take the checkered flag and victory in moto number one. MX2 race 2, their second race of the afternoon. Could anybody stop Ken Roczen? Well, certainly Jeffrey Hurlings, his teammate, might have had something to say about it, but once again, Roczen made a good start, so too did Hurlings. This time though, Tommy Searle, Zach Osborne, Max Anstey, they were the guys who were on fire. Marvin Musquin, he started in seventh and would eventually finish in sixth place. As the race wore on though, Ken Roczen opened up a commanding lead just like he did in race one over his teammate Jeffrey Hurlings. But just behind them, Tommy Searle, Zach Osborne, they were in races all by themselves. Tommy Searle eventually coming home in third. Zach Osborne would finish fourth. Max Anstey would eventually lose third overall to his teammate Tommy Searle as Osborne made away past the young Brit. But the checkered flag fell for the second time to Ken Roczen. He was victorious here at the US Grand Prix and extended his lead in the process. The final race of the day, MX1 race 2. Sean Simpson got off to a good start from the inside of the gate, and as the riders charged down into turn one, a couple of Suzukis in there, one of those Clement Desal. The other one who took the whole shot was Kevin Strybos, the Belgian, but once again, just like he did in race one, Clement Desal soon found his way into the front of the table and was never headed. Kevin Strybos, though, he rode good, actually finished, was lying in second position for half the race until the likes of Evgeny Bobryshev started to close in, and Max Nagel, who was riding like a man possessed on that 350 KTM, but the Russian wasn't going to take it easy and fought back. This time, though, the German Max Nagel made it stick. Strybos, as we said, came under pressure from the German towards the end of the race, and Tony Cairoli got caught up in a first lap crash with Stephen Frossard, the outgoing championship leader. Eventually, Cairoli would get back to 11th, but nobody a match for Clement Desal. Nagel was second, Bobryshev third, and that's how they finished overall in the Grand Prix. Max Nagel, of course, will pick up the runner-up position.